Alright, this is my 95 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and this is a snorkel kit I got off eBay for $150. So they give you this template and you're supposed to line it up over the fender like this, and it shows you your 4 holes you need to drill to screw in some of these anchor type things. And then it gives you a little hole right there. I took it out after, which was difficult. Take it out first, and that's where you're going to want to drill your 4¼ inch hole, or use your zip cutter. I bought a 4-inch hole saw and ended up zip cutting around it anyways, just because it's really difficult getting this shit together. It was my first time. So anyways, with the anchors, the best thing to do is only screw them in a little bit, because they're lock nut washers on the back, or nuts. They don't go in as far, and because like the fender will be bent a lot, so it'll make it a lot easier getting all the bolts on if you just keep them all loose first before putting it on there. And like I said, the diameter of this inlet that goes inside this is 4 inches. So yeah, go 4¼ or just use a zip cutter. Who cares? Well, if you care, then great. So, and then once you have this 4¼ inch hole drilled out, you're going to want to take your fender off, which is all these things. And then there's 2 more right here, and one 10-inch 10mm bolt in the back here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Bam. And yeah, so the template really helped line up the holes, and that was all the easy part. But then when you get the fender off, you have to hold in this black tube in here, and they give you another cutout to put the hole here, but it's a little difficult. I had a hard time lining up, and like I said, I ended up using a zip cutter anyways. So yeah, I guess the beginning hole made it a little easier. And as you can see, I kind of chipped into my the corner of the PCM, or where the fuck that is, electronic brake system. Yep. So I don't know, maybe you could just set all this back a little bit, and then yeah, it's locked. Anyways, here's the hinge. So once you put this in and get it all like one bolt in, you can kind of put your hinge here, line it up, draw a mark, and yeah, just use some self tappers and some silicone. And then we come to the other part that it comes with, which is this bracket here. And so I had to trim the top of this piece because it wouldn't go past here. Like, it was just hanging down way too much. Like, it would have been a huge gap to fill. This filled in really nicely, especially when I used some screws. And when I pushed this in towards the airbox, it kind of flexed to its maximum, and closing off the gap worked really good. Yeah, and as far as cutting the airbox, just make sure you leave some lip and do your measurements or whatever eyeballing you're doing. And then yeah, silicone both sides, or put some on before and then put the screws in. And then I'm just going to do the screws anyways, because peace of mind that everything's silicone. And then I'm gonna have to fill in those holes with something. Really haven't got there, but I was thinking I would share.